Couple missions on a day. I'm gonna get you in a picture, boys, with your butt cheeks, with your teeth on the curb. Missions today. Number 1, we're going to Coyote Lake. Number 2, we're gonna go check out the abandoned diner because we went there like 2 or 3 years ago. We have footage of that too, like way back. There was an abandoned diner and there was another building next to it. I don't remember what it was. But there's 2 things there. Number 1, the closest thing we're gonna come up to though is the abandoned diner. We're gonna see if that's still there.
Start saying all the words and again, bro, this was gravelly gravel all the time. There's so much gravel on this bitch, you don't feel it's just sliding around.
Yeah.
So anybody says is when you hear nothing, that's when something's around.
Something's around.
And the birds stop chirping.
There's all the information. By the way, when we got here, it was dead silent. We had to wait a little bit for the birds. Like, we couldn't fucking hear them. I was a little bit spooked by that shit. But we good now. So I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all this, just while we getting ready here. They approach nature nigga, how you say that? Second line, second paragraph, second line. Nature
Conservatory. Fuck.
Conservancy.
Damn.
Of Canada. Because of the generosity of Doris and Eric, this property is as wild today as it was when the Hopkins bought it in 1972. Please be respectful of all the plants and animals that live here and enjoy your visit. Wipe your feet. You feel me? Wipe your butt cheeks. Look at this shit. Goodness me. Cool looking, but spooky. I'm just happy that I'm hearing the birds. When we pulled up, it was dead fucking silent. I was about ready to turn around. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the first time we've been here in over 3 years. Close to. So when they said that the Hopkins owned a property, this cabin that we're pulling up on right now, this was the Hopkins house. They lived here up until their deaths in, I think, the early 2000s. There you go. Coyote Lake Preservation Area. Yeah, so this spot doesn't really have the most. The main attraction to this place obviously is the cabin where they lived, right? And then you have the gazebo, you got a single bench. There is a little walk path down there, but obviously the main spot of Coyote Lake is no bullshit. Coyote Lake. And goddamn, that shit is beautiful. I feel like this has been replaced.
Yeah, because that looks really new.
Now, obviously, out of respect for the Hopkins, probably not gonna be breaking and entering into this. So, but we can appreciate what they had. Like this fucking balcony, the view that they had from the balcony. Look at that. That's your view you would have had every fucking morning living here. That's fucking ridiculous. I can prop y'all up in a way. This is what I'm gonna call my. We're gonna call my subscribers the Vinny Army. What do you think? What do you think about it? Huh? The Vinny Army. Hey me. He think. How I look right now? This flickable? Nope. Alright. So I have 3 to post? Because my whole idea was that it's like if somebody finds your channel and they want to watch more, they have things that they can look at. You know what I mean? So, and this is the whole new era. We're really about to do this. Actually, you know what? Now that we're talking like this and the whole sunset's behind me, let me actually talk for real. I've been going through a whole kind of transitional period in my life, and I feel like this is a really cool place to do it because the first time we came to Coyote Lake, like me and DeMarco, we would always go out and we'd always go do shit, but we would never like go out, and we would never actually go out somewhere like, you know, go out far. We ended up going here. Now this is literally our spot. No one ever fucking comes here. Man, it's hard to explain. You feel me? But my point is that it kind of feels like a full circle kind of moment for me. Because this week was a pretty weird week for me in my life where I almost got diagnosed with fucking cancer. No lie. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm really starting to push for this shit again. Is because last week I went into the doctor because I had huge fucking lumps on the side of my face. I'm talking about huge, right? And I went to the doctor and he touched it. He said, "Oh, this might be lymph nodes and stuff like that." I was talking like, "Oh, I've been smoking for like 12 years. You feel me? It's like, am I good? Am I like this?" And he said, "Well, here's the thing. Go do a CT scan. If it's lymph nodes, we're gonna have to talk. But if it's cyst, then you'll probably be fine." And so I went to go get the scan. And they told me 2 business days. That was on Thursday night. And I had to wait until Monday morning to get that call back. And I remember that because it was Sunday night. There was this guy there. I don't remember his name. He came up to me and he was asking me, he was with a group of his guys, said, "Yo, bro, can you take a picture of us?" Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got you." Because I was there eating a shawarma. I was fucked up. I didn't sleep that whole night. I'm talking about I didn't sleep that whole fucking night. And he asked me, he's like, "Why are you here? Like at 1 in the morning, what's troubling you?" And he's like, I told him, I said, "Well, I'm waiting to get my CT scan results. Like, I might have cancer." And it was such like a weird, different situations we were in life. Because here, this guy was. He came up to me. He was with 3 of his friends. His friends flew out because it was his birthday, and the next day he was getting married. So he had his whole life ahead of him. And here I was, and my whole life was potentially ending. You know what I'm saying? We were at 2 different paths, and we met each other. And that was such a dramatic crossroads that we got into with each other. And he prayed for me. That was the first time in my life anyone has ever done that kind of thing for me. And that was a really touching experience. I'm not religious, you feel me? I don't have a religion that I subscribe to more than another. But that was definitely an experience I'll never forget in my life, eh? Hopefully he'll see this. And Monday comes around, I didn't get nothing. Tuesday, they called me a day after they told me I was supposed to get my results, and they said, "We have your results. You should come talk to the doctor." And I said, "You can't tell me on the phone?" And they said, "It's best if you talk to the doctor." And I was like, yo, my life is over. You feel me? Like, I was getting all my affairs in order and everything. And no lie to you, I'm not the kind of person where I have a lot of regrets in my life. Where, like, I've always lived in the mentality that there is no, like, what if. There is no, like, oh, if I was in that situation, what could I have done better? I don't think like that. I always move, like, I'm going to do what the fuck I want when the fuck I can do it. Because I'm going to do what I could have while I could have. And that's always been a thing that's been in my mind for the past 4 or 5 years of my life, where it's like, if like every time when I go to bed, I think to myself, like, okay, if this was the last day of my life, you feel me, would I be happy with the life that I live? And that's not to say, obviously there's things I wanted to do more in my life. Like, obviously I wanted to get like a McLaren, I wanted to get a G-Wagon, I wanted to travel the world and all that shit. But I'm saying, if I was to die in like tonight, and this was all we could have done, did I do everything possible to make my dreams a reality? And the answer for every day for the past 4 or 5 years, where you going? Yeah, you good. That was the kind of the turning point for me, was every single day for the past 4 or 5 years, I always had done everything I wanted to do while I could have done it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if I had the G-Wagon or not. It doesn't matter if I had a McLaren or not. It doesn't matter if I had the dream life or not. Did I do everything that I could have possibly fucking done to make that life a reality? And the answer was yes. So you feel me? I wasn't, if I did have cancer and my life and my time left in life was limited, I wouldn't be worried. Because I know I've lived my life to the best of my abilities for as much as I can, for as much as I could have done with it. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't really worried about it. Friday at 2 p.m. is when they told me to come, so that was 2 days ago now. Today's Sunday when we're recording this. And they had told me, they said, you know, it's just cysts. You can get surgery if you want to get them removed. That's on you. Or, you know, you can leave them in, wait a few months, monitor them, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Keep them in. I don't give a fuck. So I ended up being cancer free. But, you know, it still did give me a perspective in my life where I'm thinking to myself, yes, I am doing everything I want to do while I can do it with the time that I have. And I am moving in the direction I want to move to get where I want to be in life. But there is still a couple things I'm not really taking the most of. I'm not doing my YouTube like I said I wanted to do. I'm not doing my music like I wanted to do. I am posting my Instagram photography and stuff like that, but I'm not posting it, you know what I'm saying, with as much intention as I wish I was. And so this is that was kind of the moment for me where I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's time to start taking more control of my life. And that's another thing too, because not too long before this, I was going around to a couple garage sales. I met this girl. She was moving with her husband back to Thailand. I asked, why are you moving to Thailand? You know what I'm saying? You're 50, you got a house, you got everything made for you. And she said she wanted to start a new life. You feel me? And the day after that, I was at the skate park. I ran into my buddy. I haven't seen him in years. I asked him, where you been? He said, oh man, I moved to Vancouver. I started my life and blah, 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 blah. And he's got all these things going for him. My homie Jacob, shout out Jacob, my brother for life. He moved to LA and he got a beautiful woman. They're getting married now and stuff like that. He's out surfing and skating every day. And my boy Nick, too. My boy Nicholas Miller, shout out my brother as well. I went to his party, or like his going away party, because he's going to basic training. And he's out in Ontario right now. He's getting yelled at by a drill sergeant because he didn't tie his bootlaces the right way. You feel me? But the point is that I was looking at his life and his life and her life and her life. And everybody's starting their life. But it's like, when do I start my life? And I was taking the action. I was taking the initiative, sure, but I wasn't capitalizing. You feel me? I was watching everybody else start their life, but when do I start my life? I was too stuck in myself, and I was too stuck in the same ways, and I was already on track to finding a way to break that. But then when this whole cancer thing came around, that's when it really, you feel me? Oh, now I know I have to do this. Now I know I have to do that. And so I'm hoping that this YouTube is going to be a testament as to where I can not only just vlog and just make videos and do bullshit, because I am planning a lot of the stuff we want to do in this YouTube is I want to make a bunch of videos where it's like us traveling around, us doing a bunch of bullshit. You know, just exploring national parks, exploring forests, exploring abandoned buildings, all that stuff. Sometimes we're out on the weekends. But I also want to have a real side in a lot of these stories where, yeah, I give out the, you know, the story of where we are, like Coyote Lake. This is a beautiful fucking place. Unfortunately, I missed the sunset because I wanted to sit down and make this video, but that's fine by me. And I want to record myself exploring, but I also want to record myself being real. I want to record myself talking. Because one of my biggest goals in my life has always been I wanted to help people. Because I'm someone, personally, like if you know me, it's no surprise to anybody that I struggle very heavily with my mind. I'm always in a battle with myself. And so to be able to help people get through their shit, because I've been through similar experiences, that's what means everything to me. And I think one of the best parts about that is that I know what I do works, because I like to post on my Instagram a lot stories about my current state of mind and my perception of the world. And I like to post that stuff in hopes that it'll reach somebody, you know, hit somebody the right way. And I had one instance where that was really the case, because a guy DM'd me and he had told me, he said, yo, like, I know we don't know each other, blah, 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 but I'm 6 months free from self-harm today and all this shit. And I read that message and I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know this guy, but he felt safe enough with me to where he would tell me that he was 6 months free from self-harm. You feel me? And it was that moment where I realized to myself, like, yeah, I should be taking this a little bit more serious, because what I'm doing actually impacts people. It's actually making a difference, you know? This nigga just lit a candle. Go ahead and show him that bullshit. What you got going on? Doing a whole seance in the fucking middle of the shit.
Get out of my business.
Trip's cut short, because this shit you can literally hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. It's about to come the fuck down on us though. Pause. So we gotta get the fuck up out of here. One thing I say right now is I might cut out some of the footage, like from that speech before. That's not because I'm disingenuous or nothing like that. Actually, it is, nigga. I hate you. But no, it's because I'm trying to make this video like short, to the point, maybe like 10-15 minutes. Because we are gonna have 3 videos up whenever this comes out. Jesus Christ. We are gonna have 3 videos when this comes up. We have the 2 vlogs. This is gonna be vlog number 3. First 2 videos are gonna be about 1 to 5 minutes long. And then this video obviously is gonna be the longest one, about 10-15 minutes. I don't know which order I wanna upload them in.
It's a paving stone right here.
Yeah.
This is where the stairs was. They go down right there.
To the dock?
Yeah. That's where they.
Oh yeah, true.
You can see the beginning of the path right here. Like there's even a stone right here.
I thought it was just placed there for the culture.
Nah, like that's dead ass where it would go down straight this way.
What a crazy place this would have been in its prime.
This was fucking beautiful.
What could have been. Maybe that's what I would title this video. What could have been / what will be. That's what I'm gonna name this video.
Yeah.
I feel like that fits. Cause like what could have been, you know what I'm saying? This is where we are right now. Coyote Lake, beautiful place. Obviously hella run down. I'm not hoping that this gets a lot of exposure to the park, because you know this is my favorite spot to go. but I'm hoping it does get exposed at the same time. But I'd love to see this place in good condition. I care a lot about this place. This place is near and dear to my heart, and probably DeMarco's too. I don't know about him, but I really care about this place. So I'd love to see it in good condition. And yeah, what once was and what could have been. That's what we're gonna call this. Or no, what will be, whatever it was. I don't remember. I have it on tape. There. Go ahead.
So we were going on a road trip. I was going to Kelowna. I mean, it's probably like 2 a.m. at this point. Something like that, 2:30. Once we good. We get there, fill up on gas. Once we leave, passenger falls asleep. I'm the only one awake driving. So I start wincing out and like fucking head nodding. So I sit up like this and I started driving like this for like fucking 2 hours. We're driving past Abraham Lake. Everything is pitch black. If it's not in the headlights, it is a straight fucking abyss. There's no light out there. I'm so tired at this point, and I'm forcing myself to stay awake. And it's the middle of the night. I start hallucinating things that aren't there. There was a slight left turn, but there was a guardrail. That guardrail, in my mind, I thought it was a giant ant. I could see the fucking, it was like a 30-foot, 20-foot long ant. I could see the fucking butt, the middle section, the head, and I could see everything. I'm looking at this guardrail, and I can tell it's a guardrail, but I can also see an ant around it, like an aura of an ant. And the whole fucking time this is sleeping, I'm just like seeing things around me. Like I'm seeing fucking gigantic ants, I'm seeing lizards, I'm seeing snakes. It's the most insane shit. It's done for.
Function is not available. Listen, we're about to die on this camera right now, so we might record the rest, we might not. What we do know is that the places we love, they still exist. We just fire, good dude. I don't really know how to outro the video.
All right, we'll see you on later.